What up, my freaks? RuinusInsight here with part 39 of my Total Warhammer 3 modded Kroq-Gar campaign. So as we saw last time, 2 more enemy factions destroyed. Arkhan's last stand at Verdanos saw him fall, and the Greybeard's Prospectors, the most hated faction in the entirety of the game, has also been taken out. Lovely. Kanoscar and Chameleon are now free to do something else. Now, we could potentially turn upon the Cult of Sigmar, but we could also send them out to help out in Lustria, or north to help out against the Skaven. Maybe one to the north and then one to Lustria, something along those lines. I'll have to think about that one as we go to the next turn, and then hopefully get some more battles, like Kroq-Gar's first fight against the Poxmakers of Nurgle. I would like to get him to have a duel against Kugath later on, if possible. Hopefully Kugath is alive. In fact, his bounce of power is decent, so I do imagine he is out there. I am curious to see whether he'll actually declare war on us himself, or whether he will just sit there and allow us to declare war on him instead. Now, in terms of what we gotta do this turn, first of all, let's start with a little bit of Diplo specifically. The Karaz dwarfs are kind of a problem right now, so we're going to do this. Doc Karaz is not generating much money, so we're going to give it to them. And Doc Karaz to you. 31, eh? What we want to do is get them to join as many wars as we can, and it looks like there's a decent amount. Probably everybody but the Kazakh, because nobody wants to fight the Kazakh. Oh, huh. Okay, Karaz actually is willing to fight Kazakh, unlike everybody else, and while they're willing to give us an okay amount of money... Well, they are our military allies, so if we declare any more wars, I guess they will join with us directly. I was just thinking maybe we could wait and give them more stuff. Actually, out of curiosity, how much is Iron Rock worth to them? Minus 7.7, so they wouldn't do it for 24k. Ugh. Yeah, I'm just gonna hope that by giving them Zufbar over here, we can trade them for Iron Rock. I really want Iron Rock, damn it. But anyway, I guess we'll do this. Trade Doc Karaz, we will give you... Well, we'll have you join your war against everybody here. Like so. And then we'll balance the offer, and then we'll take your 7k. Nice. Very nice indeed. Do we have any new missions, by the way? 86. Ooh, military... Or the Allegiance is in a pretty good place right now. Maybe we'll get some more Dwarven units in one of the new armies. I have been meaning to build some Trollhammer torpedoes at the very least in another army. I guess it's an Iron Drake sort of campaign, which is always a good thing. You gotta love Iron Drakes. Anyway, let's continue. We're not going to give stuff to Clan Angrand right now. We probably will relatively shortly, but I want to keep Barrack Var itself for just a little while longer, I think. I really want to see how much we can get out of them for Xerxil first, before going with Barrack Var and then all these other territories. Also, I do want to double check the other diplomacies while we're doing Diplo. And it looks like nothing's changed, okay. Sometimes when you give territories for whatever reason, these change, but nothing this time. Alrighty, Crocky, you're good where you are. Chameleon. Well, you probably want to heal for at least one more turn, so let's put you into Astraman... See, no, let's put you into Channeling stance, and we'll put you right outside of Sorcerer's Islands, I guess, from where you can sail out either to Lustria or towards the Rats. Though I suppose if we keep Kowal and Tic Tac here, 2 armies should be sufficient to fight the Rats, and Lustria is an absolute shambles, so maybe 2 armies need to go there as well. They will be diverted to Kairos eventually, but, well, obviously not yet. Kanoscar, you can also leave the settlement and then go into Channeling stance yourself, why not? You're not going to heal a crazy amount here anyway, and then you can go to Sorcerer's Islands next turn, and then sail out just like Chameleon. Lovely. Okay, who else needs to do things? GOR-ROK, yes, you're about to get a fight. Kylok, you are about to join GOR-ROK, so you guys will move last. I want to double check that we are building what we need to build here, good. And I was going to build some dinos, but you know what, let's wait at least a few turns. I was also going to delete this, but if we're going to build some dinos here, we might as well keep this thing here. At least for a couple more turns. Alrighty, so that looks good. Let's see what else we have going. Well, we do have buildings, but maybe we want to get GOR-ROK's fight up and running before we do the rest of the buildings. Let's do that. After we check heroes. Every time I gotta check the heroes. Still no good ones on the Skink Oracle, unfortunately. Skink Priests have not changed. Oh, right, so we haven't ended the turn since last episode, and I believe I checked them, right? Yeah, still the fleet-footed guy. Okay, so no need to check heroes. GOR-ROK. 'Tis time for you, my friend, to fight once more. So you're gonna go into battle march, we're gonna give you your points, and we're going to start ripping some humans apart. Beast Driver for you. And Lord Xhotl, you are going to go through tough as nails in order to get We Are the Elite. Which gives us more weapon strength for our Saurus. Lovely. I'd really love to get the Blessed Saurus Warriors over 100 weapon strength. That would be pretty obnoxious. Yeah. Alrighty, and then the Skink Chief, last but not least. Oh, right, you are missing this stuff. Let's give you Impressive Crust, because I want the extra Diplo with Lizardmen. And then, well, I guess we want... probably still efficient management just for the recruitment cost reduction faction-wide. I mean, it is faction-wide after all. Alrighty. And we're still probably going to remove the Skink Chief from this army, though if we get a better one, as in one without Perceptive, which doesn't work, and then we'll probably swap it in for somebody else. Oh, and also, maybe we should give the defensive thing to Lord Xhotl. No, though it's more of a buff thing. You know, just hold on to it for now. I do want to double check the Skink Chiefs, though. Oh, we can't build them here anymore. Damn. Can we build them here? Nope, just Saurus Scarvets. Alright, well then screw that GOR-ROK attack. Are you gonna run? Yes, you are gonna run. Why did you move forward if you were gonna run anyway? You coward. Can GOR-ROK still reach you? Yes, he can, which means he can draw out all of these armies. Or we could fight it in Quitax. Oh wow, there's a full stack there. How far can you go in March stance? Nowhere near, damn. Takes a while to traverse these jungles. You know what? I also have another idea. We're going to re-recruit Mr. Pragiol here, mostly because he's free. And we're gonna build up a tiny army made of basic troops to be able to take stuff. It's going to cost us money, but hopefully not so much money. So we'll start with a bunch of skink cohorts with javelins. We'll combine them with some Pterodon riders, and we'll transfer some of the Pterodon riders from GOR-ROK back to Pragiol, and hopefully that'll be enough just to be able to take undefended territories. We need a couple of cheap armies that can do that sort of thing. I also want to just double check what our global recruitment cost is for skinks. 752 versus 600. It's honestly not that much different. It's still way too expensive for skink cohorts. You know what? We'll see how much money we have remaining at the end of the turn. So, GOR-ROK, time to face off against basically 3 full stacks. Here we go. Oh, this should be a pretty fun fight. We got massive stack here, and a stack here. Lovely. Oh, looks like a grand old time. Pyrrhic victory according to this, and auto-resolve would even kill one of our poor Saurus units. The enemy also does have a very decent amount of anti-air with the piles upon piles of handgunners and crossbows. Now let's see what we can do. Alrighty, well, here GOR-ROK goes again. You gotta feel at least a little bit bad for Marcus at this point. So many of his state troops led to their deaths fighting the Rock of Itza. And now we are obviously going to be fighting quite a few of the enemies this time around, about 6,000 troops so total between the two armies. I don't remember, but it's a lot. It is quite a lot. We also have a couple of the enemy Wolfheart's Hunters that are coming in from this army, and a very nice full stack here with a decent amount of anti-air. That said, will they be able to handle the Pterodon Riders with Fire Leech Bolas? Experience says no, but we'll see. We're also going to start by summoning the Feral Cold Ones behind them just to try to prevent them from firing, and they're just here to distract a few units of range. so that our Fire Leech Bolas are relatively unharmed. Gonna move into the biggest enemy blobs, gonna drop those bombs on them, and are going to continue firing down with our Fire Leech Bolas until all of those poor crossbows are out. And as soon as they are, well, these Fire Leech Bolas can continue to wreak havoc upon the enemy army. That said, the rest of our own army is moving in as well. We are not going to wait because we want to do as much damage as possible. Nice shot from the Pale Death there. We want to do as much damage as possible before the second and third enemy armies arrive, which means dishing out damage quickly rather than over time. Alright, you gotta be careful with the Pale Death hurting our own units there, but it looks like its shots have been pretty decent so far. Oh, Fire Leech Bolas, careful guys, come on now. At least they're only knocking Saurus down instead of killing models. Otherwise, it looks like this army is in pretty bad shape. 20 seconds and 15 seconds until the other armies arrive, but currently, at least, the balance of power is very much in our favor. About 600 enemy units lost so far, and we are closing in on the bigger portion of the enemies here. Lord Xhotl also tried to move in to go after the enemy general of the Empire, but unfortunately got trapped by piles of units. Hopefully we can clear his way as he's trying to use his mass to try to get to the enemy lord. But it's not like he's on a Carnosaur, so it's still problematic. Ooh! And an extra shot coming in from the Pale Death to help out as well. Very, very nice. At the very least, it looks like the crossbows have by and large been cleared out, and while there are still enemy melee units fighting, I don't imagine that we'll have too much trouble with them, especially as stake troops versus Saurus will generally speaking go in our favor. That said, we need this army gone, and we need it gone quickly because those reinforcements are at this point on the field. And got to separate a few of our units of Fire Leech Bolas from this portion of the battlefield, and on the bright side it does look like most of the enemy is pretty much done. Lord Xhotl has found the enemy lord, and GOR-ROK is fighting the last two units of swordsmen here with his Basti with Ark of Sotek. Our Fire Leech Bolas are now moving on to help against the enemy reinforcements, and as we can see, not all of them are moving onto the field. There are 40 units currently on the field, and another 5 and 10, so 15 total, waiting. Damn, 55 units total, yeah, basically 3 full stacks, eh? Yeah, quite a bit. Quite a bit, but will it be enough? Somehow I doubt it. Balance of power still remains in our favor, though to be fair, quite a few of the units that are currently on the field are routing and or shattered from this first army, and they will be replaced by full HP units shortly. Lord Xhotl looks like he'll be knocking down that Lord very soon, and in fact said Lord is wavering and will be done for. Looks like the rest of the main line is shattered, and GOR-ROK and the rest of his Saurus are going to reposition themselves, get that unit cohesion back up, and charge the newly arrived reinforcements. At least on that side. We have others moving in, but our Fire Leech Bolas will be harassing these guys all the way to our army. As best they can, anyway, though there will be more ranged units that are going to follow these guys, including, I believe, an artillery piece as well. You gotta love the Fire Leech Bolas' abilities to drop those Fire Leech Bolas straight down as they go, as the trees don't interfere with that. I mean, what are you supposed to do in this situation? Just moving through the jungles while Pterodon riders fly overhead and drop burning bolas that explode on you. And not a great place to be. Anyway, our Saurus are charging forward towards the second of the enemy armies, and we're just moving away from the third one, just harassing it or continuing to harass it and not relying on the melee to dish out the damage. There's plenty more melee troops for them to fight in direct combat, and here come the Saurus charging in. I believe that wasn't actually a charge, they just moved in, but that's fine. And what the heck are you doing, Pistoliers? That is not going to end so well for you. Alright, well, good luck to you. Charge directly through the Saurus with such a fragile unit. I suppose maybe they feel relatively safe because this line of Saurus is currently unsupported by the Fire Leech Bolas, but they still have to bring them down somehow, and I just don't see the how in it. And our Pale Death continues to do damage at 99 kills at this point, and about to grow further. There we go, pretty nice shot by the looks of it. How many did that kill? Looks like 13 units with a single shot. Not bad. Oh, Pale Death. Come on, you have too limited ammunition to be missing shots. Better. And once again, we have no large units for it to target, but it should be doing just fine at killing the occasional crossbow and stuff. These guys have nearly dealt with the last of the remaining pistoliers, at least on this side, and will now move forward to help out against the crossbows, though I wanted to keep them out in case the Pale Death was doing damage to our own units, I mean. Otherwise, I can see that some mortars are firing. Yes, indeed, they are on the field, and we are going to counter them by summoning Feral Cold Ones once again right on top of them. The Feral Cold Ones charging the crossbows here to destroy them, and then shortly we'll be working on the mortars as well to prevent them firing. This, especially in the early game, or mid-game I suppose now, this ability of being able to summon Feral Cold Ones is very, very nice. And I believe these Feral Cold Ones, the ones that are summoned by the item, they don't disintegrate like the Feral Cold Ones summoned when you use the Rite of Primeval Glory. Unless SFO changed those not to disintegrate as well. Still, it's quite nice to have an extra 3 units of Feral Cold Ones on the field. Ooh, very nice charge from the Pale Death there. Damn, and it actually killed all those units on the charge. That was very nice. Rather than range damage. What are you at now? 150 kills. Alright, well. And this may be a GOR-ROK battle, but it looks like the Pale Death might be the star of the show this time around. Lovely to see the Troglodon get to work. And there's so many things to bite. Isn't that just a grand old time? Anyway, let's see what we've got left. The bounce power is most definitely in our favor. The 5.5k troops are down to 1.5k, and our losses so far have been pretty minimal, as we can see. Only 23 units destroyed. And on top of that, it looks like most of the enemy range units have been taken care of from the 3rd army, at least the handgunners and quarrelers. Too much dwarf play. Crossbows have been by and large destroyed, and over on this side, our units of Feral Cold Ones now joined by the last summoning. So there's 2 units now attacking all these guys, have been silenced as well. The melee have been taken care of by the Pale Death and GOR-ROK and the Saurus, and the range by the Dinos, and everything looks to be going our way. In fact, it looks like most of the enemy army here is going to shatter, and I do believe the battle will be ours at any second. There's still some knights, I believe, some Empire knights fighting in the middle of all this in the dark jungles. But I'd like to think the Saurus feel reasonably at home here. I wonder how well lizards see in the dark. I don't know. I have to look that up. I would be curious. I don't believe lizards don't have the reflective retina thing like cats and stuff do, right? Or do they? No, wait, no. I've seen pictures of like crocs and stuff with the light shining and then their eyes shining back. So to not answer my own question, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up whether lizards can see well in dim light, or can see well at all, because maybe they rely on all their other senses. But anyway, the rest of the army shatters. It looks like the Empire Knights will remain at close to full HP, but they were never going to win against the Blessed Saurus in the jungle while debuffed. Looks like our Flyers did fantastic work, and honestly, the various units of Feral Cold Ones did well as well. 95 kills and 14,000 damage on a summoned unit. That's a tier 1 summoned unit after all. Gotta appreciate that, and the fact that it's a fast unit that can help chase stuff down. Pale Death is also up to 161 kills and 16k damage, very respectable, and is going after any other heroes or units that it can catch. And there we are. Our losses haven't significantly decreased, and 3 stacks, nearly full stacks, destroyed, and another heroic victory for GOR-ROK as he continues clearing these jungles of these filthy invaders. These filthy, filthy warmblood invaders. Alrighty, as usual, very well done to GOR-ROK. His stack keeps taking out these massive stacks of HUNTS, Marshals, humans. Well done. We got 40 to 50k damage, or 30 to 50k damage, depending on the unit, for all of our Pterodon riders. 22k on the Ark of Sotek. Yeah, these things are always dealing quite a bit of damage, and in fact out-damaging most of the Saurus, though this one Saurus got 31k, which is pretty fantastic. We are going to... I would like to take the money, however, in this particular situation I think we're going to kill and eat, as we might want to auto-resolve the remnants of these forces. Although there aren't all that much, I'd still rather not risk it. Alrighty, you're probably going to run away, right? How far though? Oh, they might be able to move out and take Chakwa right after, which would be kind of annoying. And hey, Lord Xhotl has got himself his Carnosaur. Nice, we got a man spawn sacrifice, and in fact, wait, do you have a man spawn sacrifice? Let's get that on you. We are fighting, oh, you can only use it on lords? Or king chiefs or priests, which means you can carry the man spawn sacrifice. Alrighty, and... yeah, Amulet of Great Devotion is once again that coordinated charge thing. You have the Itzal's Gilded Ring. Yeah, we're probably going to keep that. Let's see, you are going to get We Are the Elite. Keep going through that, especially as the Saurus are leveling. We're going to want to get Beast Driver. And we're getting these points right now because if we attack, we want the auto-resolve to be as much in our favor as possible. And then lastly, for you, while Perceptive, Hardy spawning, Master Scout would be useful. But I think we're going to get Replenished Troops for now. Alrighty, then you're going to attack Quitex. Too bad you can't hit the little army outside here, but we destroyed a pretty big part of the garrison, and yeah, we don't need to fight this again. We got a little bit of damage, but hopefully with the extra healing points we should be fine. We're going to occupy the place. And another administrator, always nice to find. Talaxlan is a strategic location for us as well, or a landmark, which would be nice to get. You can probably not travel far enough to kill Kylok, so Kylok you're going to start moving towards Quitex, even if that does mean abandoning Sacred Pools and Chakwa. Now, if we take Walatal next... maybe it would be better to take Walatal first because it can defend itself, especially if we build a military or a defensive structure there, and then hole up here while we retake these territories. Honestly, I gotta say, GOR-ROK's been doing surprisingly well, all things considered, that he spawned completely surrounded by enemies. But GOR-ROK doesn't care, GOR-ROK takes what he wants. Anyway, let's immediately upgrade this Holy Ziggurat and get the defensive structure. It's gonna take 5 turns, but hopefully we can keep the place that long. We'll find out whether we can or we cannot. Don't collect the income, though, and we can always cancel the stuff if we see an enemy army approaching close enough to annoy us. Yes. Alrighty. Who else needs to move? Looking good with everybody. I believe we checked all of the heroes and lords last episode, and I feel like I already mentioned that this episode. I just want to double check that there's no Skyrider, though. Nah, alright. Well, let's do building. And then we can end the turn. Kingdom of the Beasts. We shall start with the... not paying 9k for that. At least not right now. Teotihuacan, yeah, we do want this, but still not paying 4.5k for that. You, 3.6k. That's so bad. Maybe we can get this. And I know that we're building these everywhere. But I would like to be able to recruit these guys at rank 40 at some point, so we're probably going to continue building them everywhere. Alright, you're good. Next up, the Jungles of the Gods. Temple of the Old Ones. 5k is a little bit on the expensive side right now. Let's hold off. There may be other stuff like Karak-Azgal's upgrade, for example, and definitely trying to make money out of this place, and it's going okay. Nothing crazy, but it's okay. Lashik, definitely get the port, definitely get the Kroq-Gar Labor District, and... we'll probably have to replace the Kroq-Gar Labor District with the pottery, because Lashik has to have walls, because it is a coastal territory. I really do wish that harbors for the Lizardmen provided walls automatically. That'd be great. Or most other factions, but oh well, not a big deal. Or most factions in general. Now you, Ekrund, we are not going to bother with these buildings here, I think. Well, maybe we can keep that. You know what, keep this for now, but I feel like we're probably actually going to keep Ekrund. So, let's start on the Totems of Xhotl. I mean, it is a 4 territory province. This place could be making decent amounts of cash, even as a red territory later on. And it would be nice to keep something near Death Pass. And they would be bordering each other as well, even if we do give away Karakate Peaks, which, frankly, we will. In terms of what we might trade here, I doubt that we'll be trading Dragonhorn Mines, so we could upgrade that. And there's no more public order to be had here, but we do have growth and we do have public order coming up, so let's just build the Skink Favelas. I mean, I guess we could also build a Geomantic Pylon, but, you know, not right now. Just in case we need to do some fancy trading of stuff. Alright, you're good. Blood River Valley, you're up next. Berkvar, you will be traded away, even if you are generating plenty of cash. You're just too far away, and we're not going to bother with the rest of those provinces. Verdanos, you will also be traded, so we're not going to do anything with you at the current time. Black Pyramid of Nagash, we will want to build you up, but right now you're fine. Death Gorge, same. Valle's Sorrow, same. Nothing here. And Pools of Despair and Black Tower of Arcan. Yes, definitely upgrade you. Alrighty, we do have a little bit of money remaining, but we can go to next turn with that, I think. I mean, yeah, we can get this, but honestly, for an extra 10% gold income, it's not worth it. At least it's not worth it in the Kingdom of the Beasts. Lamia, perhaps it would be, because this is our best money-generating territory, by far. In fact, we may want to get somebody who increases income there. But anyway, that, I believe, is ready for an end turn. So building upgrades, skip damage buildings, outposts, and turn. I'm just wondering if I forgot anything. I wanted to build some dinos. Once again, we could do it next turn if we wanted to. Yeah, let's just do it next turn. We're in no hurry, that's the thing. Though I suppose, I'm just now wondering whether we bother building them here. If we sail both of these armies to here, we could actually build the dinos at Itza instead. Although I guess the problem here is that while Itza can build the Arcs of Sotek and the other Basties, it can't build the bigger dinos, which can be built at Talaqua. And I would like to get at least some of the Stegs and the Ancient Stegs, even though we can also put them on the... we can also put them on Skink Chiefs, or use Skink Chiefs instead of them. I just really want to see what these things do in terms of their alignment buffs, because what if they're crazy? Yeah, you know what, we'll build some next turn. If nothing else, just to find out what their alignments do. If they're great, then yay, we'll be building probably a few more. If they're not great, then we'll simply just make more use of Skink Chiefs and Priests, rather than bothering to build those particular dinos. Once again, it's kind of like the Necromancer question for playing the Vampire counts. Do you ever bother with building the Corpse Carts when you can just build piles upon piles of Necromancers, which are not only Corpse Carts, but can also cast a bunch of stuff and buff your stuff? It makes regular Corpse Carts completely superfluous. I feel like, ooh, military access. Oh, did these guys die? Maybe they died. Settlement besieged, Altar of the Horned Rat yet again. Gorak has +2 control, And yeah, this guy is back, and oh no! Skrolk is here. Okay, now the Altar of the Horned Rat will probably be destroyed. I doubt they're going to survive this with all of these extra units. Is this guy here by himself, though? Huh. I wonder. If he's here by himself, we may be able to attack him, but we'll see in a second. I just want to see what else is going on. And there's another stack here. Ooh, that probably means there's a full stack at Quetzal as well. I want you... I was gonna have you steel tech, but you know what? Scout the ruins at Quetzal. I want to see what exactly is going on there. And yes, there is a stack there. It's not a full stack, but it's near enough. Peragio, keep building basic skink cohorts. You're gonna need those. Gorak, kill HUNTS here. Hopefully you can reach him. He's gonna run around the river, isn't he? Alright, Hans, let's hope that we can reach you again. Where are you going, Hans? Alright, now you're good. Head out here. Talaxan is a tier 4. Ooh, so we can take it at tier 3. Alright, kill Kalara and Co. I guess we'll be taking Talaxan first then. And then you can get... if we're in our own territory, you can release captives because we'll heal up anyway. We'll heal... Whoa, Dawnstone, nice pickup. We'll hit Talaxan next turn, channel a little bit. You still don't have a mage, but we're gonna get you one shortly. Kylok, keep moving in march stance out to Quitex. And then follow GOR-ROK. And you... Yes, perfect spawn. Yes, very, very nice. Now I guess the question is, do we get another perfect spawn to Kroq-Gar? Or is 2 sufficient for him? Well, it doesn't matter whether we do or we don't, because we do want more perfect spawn in other armies. I guess we could give this one to Kanos Kier, but I was hoping to give him a leader of his kind instead. I guess we could always swap them out if needed. He does have 8 of these guys, but he also does not have any perfect spawn. Also, are we able to summon these guys anywhere? Only Skink Chiefs here. Where's the nearest perfect spawn summoning location? Nah, it's gotta be Black Tower of Ark. No, it's gotta be Black Pyramid. Nope, it's gotta be... Oh, another Kroq-Gar leader. Okay, wait. What kind of Kroq-Gar leader are you? Duranadar, are you... You're a Skink Priest of the Heavens, damn. I was hoping for a Skink Priest of the Beasts with another Kroq-Gar leader so that we could have both lores accessible and... Oh, why are you out here? Oh, I don't like that at all. I was going to have Kowal take the Sea Corpse. Nah, we should still be able to take it and then go back to Al-Haik. I'm just concerned about this guy suddenly attacking us. It's a distinct possibility. On the bright side, though, with him having moved out, it does mean we can approach Stormhenge, pop you into this stance, or maybe even channeling stance to go a little bit closer. Can we reach this in one turn like this? Yeah, it looks like it. You know what? I'm going to march stance just to make sure. Put you out here, you can always run away if needed. Volki! I wonder if he's going to take Gorgazan or Stormhenge. It would be nice to be able to trade Stormhenge to our friends here. So, these guys have been destroyed, right? Find out. And I still see the Defenders of the Great Plan are alive, but they're about to die. And this is their last turn. And their lord here has been chasing that Black Ark around for about... I want to say at least 5 turns, possibly more. Not only is this faction dead, but they're being really stupid right now. They could have been using this stack to protect them. They've been suffering attrition in deep water this entire time, and I think they can't actually reach the Black Ark because it's off the edge of the map. I've definitely seen that happen a couple of times. Really gonna lose your last territory like this, huh? Oh well. Oh well, it looks like we won't be getting Nakai because he's dead, but, well, what can you do? Okie dokie, back to all of this and whatever the heck is going on out here. Oh wait, no, diplomacy. Will somebody confed? Minus 25 on the Cult of Sotek. Looks like they've lost another army fighting the, fighting Rakarth. Oh wow, no, they're actually beating Rakarth. Huh. He's doing not so great. I'm actually surprised that Lord Skrolk hasn't taken advantage of this at all. Well, Rakarth is down to very few provinces. Well done to the Cult of Sotek, but doesn't really help us right now. And oh, we have met the Wood Elves. How did we meet the Wood Elves? Oh, are we getting vision from Belegar? Did I do a defensive alliance with Belegar? No, but why are we getting vision from them then? Huh, why can we see this at all?
Where's my dome racket?
Guess it doesn't really matter. It looks like Belegar's fighting the Skaven in the woods here. The trespassing ain't great though. Man, I normally love to ally with the Wood Elves, but the problem is they are not they're not super friendly with Belegar. I guess we could try to play matchmaker with them as well, just like we're currently doing with Imric and Co. Okay, wait. Ooh, I don't like how far Arnessa can travel. Can she hit Kofor in one go? Because if she can, then we could instantly lose it. I can't quite tell whether she can reach it or not. She might be able to reach the coast of Erebia and Phyrus as well. Which has me concerned. But we still should probably declare war on her nonetheless. Anyway, now let's keep going here. Hydroxy, Pyroxy, etc. You're going up north towards Vlad, because we need to trade some of his stuff, so you're going to head out to Berkvar for now. Like so, and you're going to land here. It is a port after all. And you'll heal up there. Please don't suffer attrition. This is a hurricane area, but this is... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You're just slightly short of reaching. Oh, come on, man. I should have double-checked that. I thought that we could definitely reach this, but apparently I'm wrong. Oh, well. Once again, what can you do? Oh, I should have just landed here instead. Oh, well. Too late. We'll still heal up as we travel through... Oh... And just realized, we need to get the military access with Balthy. We might have to join a war of his. Because if we don't get military access, we'll do a bunch of trespassing, and then nobody will be happy with us if we do. Next up, we gotta declare war on the Poxmakers of Nurgle. Yeah, we're gonna declare war. I was just thinking maybe we trade some stuff, but no. Declare war directly, which will draw in these two. Unless, wait. Is there any military alliances that we could get? Well, obviously Order of Lore Masters, but we're not doing that. Goes to Pahwaks, etc. No. Looks like the Border Princes want to trade. I guess we could start on that if we want to, but I feel like it's better if we try to save the trading for the Golden Order. Either way, it's not super important right now. What is the war declaration. Declare war? Yes. Then what we want to do is see if these guys are willing to join in on it. Minus 23. Now, what about Bordello Errant? No. Okay, fine. Fine if you're gonna be that way. Gorak, you're gonna move to Dreadrock. Like so. And at the very least it doesn't have a plague. We'll do this as a cinematic fight, because obviously it's our first fight against the Poxmakers, but we'll do it next episode. I'm also seeing no defenders here, which is great, and we should also be able to make, well, we'll take Dreadrock at tier 4, which means we can immediately build a defensive structure here and hold it. This is all jungle as well, after all. I do have to wonder where exactly Kugath is. Anyway, I think with that, I am going to call the episode here. There's battles to be had, but we don't have enough time to fight them cinematically, so we shall do so next time. Gorak's going to open up the episode by attacking the Poxmakers. Then we'll see what we can do with Gorak next turn. Take Tlaxlan and... or Tlashlan? Something like that. And then loop around back to Walotal and try to make a beachhead here, while these two head out towards Poxmarsh and and the start of the war from this side as well. If we can join our armies together and take this, then we can head downwards towards Lord Skrolk and stuff. Though the issue with that will be if the Cult of Sotek gets too strong and then we can't frickin' confederate them. But we'll give it a try. Anyway, stay tuned for more lizards. Don't forget to leave a like and comment. All glory to the algorithm. And thanks for watching.